in this game in that third quarter. So we are back to a possession, start the fourth. McBenley, handoff Clark, launches.
Offer declined. Caitlin Clark reportedly turned down Unrivaled League. Sources say she doesn't want to play with Reese. As the Unrivaled 3-on-3 Women's Basketball League draft has passed, reports have surfaced that WNBA Rookie of the Year Caitlin Clark will not be joining. ESPN senior writer Michael Vopel said a source familiar with the situation told ESPN Wednesday. Earlier on Wednesday, the Unrivaled League draft took place with many of Clark's current and former teammates joining up with teams. Clark's current Fever teammates Lexi Hull and Aaliyah Boston found themselves on the rosters of Team Rose and Team Vinyl respectively. Kate Martin of the Las Vegas Aces, who played with Clark at Iowa, ended up on the Team Laces roster. While Clark won't be competing on the hardwood for at least a little while, she has stayed busy in the WNBA offseason, playing in an LPGA Pro-Am golf tournament and plans to speak at various events. The Unrivaled League will begin its inaugural year in Miami, with games starting January 17th. But for now, Caitlin Clark will take a rest from basketball. Unrivaled games will be televised 3 times a week, with Monday and Friday games televised on TNT and Saturday games on True TV. On November 19th, the Unrivaled Women's Basketball League announced that they would be unveiling their roster teams on November 20th. Some of their wording in this announcement, specifically them alluding to the number 22 multiple times and making their roster release video 22 minutes long, had many within the women's basketball community convinced that Caitlin Clark, who wears number 22 with the Fever, was going to be announced as an unrivaled participant when the rosters were released on Wednesday. Alas, the rosters have since been unveiled, and Clark was nowhere to be found. However, that doesn't necessarily mean that Clark won't be joining the league. There are still 2 wildcard spots on 2 of Unrivaled's teams, which are almost certainly reserved for Clark if she does decide to play in Unrivaled this offseason. It's no surprise that Unrivaled is essentially leaving a roster spot available for Clark. And based on a press release that was sent by Unrivaled PR representatives on Wednesday, it sounds like their pursuit to sign her is just getting started. This press release, which announced the league rosters, some key dates on Unrivaled's schedule, and some other noteworthy aspects, included the 2 wildcard positions for Lunar Owls Basketball Club and Phantom Basketball Club, respectively, enable Unrivaled to continue pursuing the world's premier players up to and even throughout the season. It's no surprise that Unrivaled is essentially leaving a roster spot available for Clark. And based on a press release that was sent by Unrivaled PR representatives on Wednesday, it sounds like their pursuit to sign her is just getting started.